Okay, good afternoon everyone. So at this time, we will discuss on the thematics 10. Actually this is the introduction on arithmetic sequence. So we know that we have here arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which difference between any two consecutive terms is the same. So very predictable. No, it means that we could say that the given sequence is an arithmetic one if of course, their common difference are equal. So let us have an example. Find the next three terms of the sequence 4, 7, 10, and 13. So if we're going to get the next three terms, of course, let us identify first their common difference. So we have the solution. So of course, to get the common difference, we will subtract the second term by the first, and the third by the second, and the fourth by the third. So as what we observe that the first difference we have 7 minus 4, that is 3. 10 minus 7 is we have 3. 13 minus 10 is 3. So they are actually equal. So therefore the common difference is equal to 3, and it signifies that the given sequence is an arithmetic. So let us have now, okay, identify that those terms, no, thus the next three of the sequence are, we have, because the common difference is 3, so we will have to add 3 to the last term, which is 13, so it will become 16. So we have 16 plus 3, we have 19, and 19 plus 3, we have 22. Therefore, the three terms are 16, 19, and 22 that has 3 as their common difference. Next, let us have second example. What is the next three terms of negative 15, negative 13, and negative 11? So the same process, we will have to get first the common difference. So the second will be subtracted by the first, and the third will be subtracted by the second. So as we observe that their common difference is 2, so it means that the given sequence is an arithmetic. So therefore the common difference is 2. Then for the next three terms, we'll have to add 2 to the last term, which is negative 11. So we have negative 9. Then we have negative 9 added by 2, we have negative 7. And negative 5 added by 2 is we have, and added negative 7 is added by 2 is we have negative 5. So the next three terms are negative 9, negative 7, and negative 5. Next, we have also here for an arithmetic sequence, the general term is defined as we have t sub n is equal to t sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. So other general term has been using a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So they are actually equal to what we are using now, t sub n. Wherein t sub n is the last term, then t sub 1 is the first term, while n is the number of terms, and d is the desired or difference of the terms. Okay, so we have here now. Then let us have an example. Find the general term of the sequence 5, 9, 13, and 17. Talking about general sequence, this is just actually corresponds to a formula that would describe the given sequence. So meaning we can obtain each term through using this given general term. So let us have first, no? Of course, we have to get first the common difference. Then we will also have to identify the first term, which is 5. Then using that general formula, so replacing those quantities, we have 5 plus the quantity of n minus 1 multiplied by its difference or common difference. So simplifying, we get 5 plus 4n minus 4, because 4 times n is 4n, and 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Then simplifying, we get now 4n plus 1 as the value of t sub n. Then that will be also our general term. Next, we have also here another one. The arithmetic mean is any two given terms in an arithmetic sequence are called extremes. The terms that occurs between two extremes is called an arithmetic mean. So meaning the terms that are between to this given sequence are what we call as arithmetic mean, or it is what we call as the arithmetic mean. To solve for the arithmetic mean between two given numbers, the arithmetic sequence will include both the extremes and the mean, of course. No? It is necessary to identify the general term and the common difference before computing for the desired term, because the general term will help us to figure out the next terms that we or the terms that we wanted to identify. So let us have an example. Find the three arithmetic means between 5 and 33. So as what we observed, three arithmetic mean between 5 and 33. So it means that n in here is equal to 5, meaning there are 5 terms in this given sequence. Provided that our t sub 1 is 5 and our t sub 5 is equal to 33. So solution, since the three arithmetic means are required, then the total number of terms is 5, of course. Then we do have here, okay, we are now going to solve for the common difference, D. Then we have here, we know that some of the quantities are given. The last term, we have t sub 5, which is 33, and t sub 1, we have 5. Then we also identify the number of terms as equal to 5. Then we have here 5 minus 1 times its common difference. Then what we wanted to identify here is the common difference because it was not given in the problem. So by simplifying this one, that's why we have arrived in here as the equivalent to 7. So therefore, as we want, our next term or the second term will be t sub 2, that is by using our general term previously. Okay? We have 5 plus the quantity of 2 minus 1 times 7 is equal to 5, plus 7 times 1 because 2 minus 1 is 1. So we get 12 as our second term. Then for the third term, we have 5 plus the quantity. Our n at this time is 3. So we have, because we are focusing on the third term. So 3 minus 1 times 7 becomes 7 times 2. We have 14 plus 5, and that is 19 as our third term. The fourth one, we have 5 plus the quantity of 4 because n at this time is 4, meaning it refers to the fourth term. So 4 minus 1 times 7 is equal to 5 plus 7 times 3. That is equivalent to 5 plus 21, or that is 26. So we have here the following three terms, three arithmetic mean. We have 12, 19, and 26. Okay, we have here a bonus problem from your activity. We have the general instruction. Please show your solutions clearly. You may use extra paper if needed, but make sure to organize and number your solutions properly. We have here, try it out. Write the next three terms of the following. We have the number 1 until to number 4. But we will do first, we will have to answer only in number 1. That is A, 13, 18, and 23 as our first sequence. So of course, the same process as we are going to do at this in this problem, we'll have to get their common difference first. Okay. So we have here the solution. So the common difference is 5 because we subtracted 8 from 13 and 13 from 18 and 18 from 23. So we get the same difference, which is 5. So we know that we have here, therefore, our a sub 4. No, that is not actually a sub 4. What we wanted to identify is a sub 5. So that is supposed to be a sub 5 is equal to 23 plus what? 23 plus 5, that is 28. Then it will followed by a sub 6, that is 28 plus 5, which is 33. Then a sub 7 is equivalent to 33 plus 5, which is 38. So I'm sorry for the typo error. It must be a sub 5, a sub 6, and a sub 7. Next, we have here writing the general term of the sequence. This is actually another example from your activity. We are done yet in having our example previously, but this one is also from your activity, writing the general term of the sequence. We have here an example. Write the general term of an arithmetic sequence whose first term is 1 and whose common difference is 2. We have here the solution. Our t sub n is equal to t sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. In here, there is a1. Actually, that is just equivalent to t sub 1, no? T sub 1 or a sub 1 are just equal. That is referring to the first term. Where the common difference is 2. So we have a sub 1 or t sub 1, that is 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times 2. Then by simplifying, we get 2 times n, 2n. Then 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Then 1 plus negative 2 is negative 1. So that's why our general term we have here 2n minus 1 that has common difference as 2. Okay? So I hope that this video will help you answering your activity, no? Particularly in arithmetic sequence. God bless everyone.